All right, so I chose to do another review. This one is one of my favorite reality shows and my favorite Housewife franchise, The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Now, why is it my favorite franchise? Because these bitches got the real coin. The real coin. Like real luxury, real drama. Like I've been watching since season one. It's not that faux Atlanta rich. No shade to Atlanta, but just saying, like these bitches got jets and they go to 3 different trips in a season. Anywho, the episode opens with a little preview of the season. We all know the Denise drama with Brandy and her being outed as to her doing some little where is it? Damn it. Oh. Now, if you're a fan of Alexander Rogers' channel, you'll know what that means. Anywho, so we go on with that drama, and then we leave off on the scene of Lisa Rinna saying, "Ooh, you're so angry." Love Rinna. So we get into these taglines. My favorite tagline is Denise. My life may not be a fairy tale, but I'll always get a happy ending. Shout out to that double entendre too. From her first season, she was talking about happy endings that her husband received at the massage sauna. Perfect, perfection, love it. All right, so the episode starts with all the wives. They're packing for Fashion Week, and from previous seasons, they normally go to New York for Fashion Week. Kyle is doing a line. And most of the ladies seem like they're going to be in the fashion show as well. So we just jet right to New York, like immediately. This just makes me think, oh my God, I love New York. They're showing like the best of it too. Like just the city looks so beautiful. And just compared to what we're going through right now, like it just made me a little sad. Like, cause I love New York. New York is beautiful. I think it's the best city in the world. I mean, next to New Orleans. So we're all catching up on the ladies, and it looks like Dorit is still a snob, and she's finally settled that lawsuit where she's getting sued for her swimwear line. We already caught up on Denise, you know, pre-scandal. Like she's still happily married, you know, fucking her husband every chance she gets. Teddy is pregnant, and Rinna is fucking fabulous. While they're in New York, Erica and the girls are in this big van, and I guess they're headed to like where Erica used to strip or go-go dance, because she makes it known that she did not strip. She kept her clothes on. It was just a gentleman's go-go bar. Now, the strip clubs that I know, the women always take it off. So I'm just really curious as to like, you know, what clubs do they like actually leave their clothes on? Especially if it's just a gentleman's club. I'm not surprised she was. I mean, she said she moved to New York when she was 17, 18, go-go dance while she was acting. I mean, Gaga did the same thing. So no judgments here. So you have Dorit helping Kyle with her fashion line because it looks like Kyle doesn't know at all what she's doing. Honestly, I'm looking at the pieces like she didn't even know what clothes were in the collection. Like, so basically she just slapped her name on someone else's hard work, but she did like say she chose the pieces and she maybe have designed it. I don't know. I think she's just slapping her name on something, but whatever. The designer of the clothes who actually made it, she seemed perfectly fine with that. She was like, okay, well, I'm gonna ride the coattails of this bitch so I can get my fashions out there. We still gonna make coin. You also see that Kyle's team, especially one of the fashion show producers, like she's pissing them all off because she's just making demands. She's making edits literally maybe a day or two before the fashion show. I can imagine how stressed they are, how someone who doesn't know what they're doing is just coming in barking orders at them. Like I would be pissed off too. Even when she leaves with Dorit, like you can hear them saying, I'm so pissed off. And they should be. Meanwhile, across town, they go to Erica and the girls. They go to her old strip bar. I'm sorry, go-go bar. And they're just looking at the girls dance and they're talking about Erica's background. Okay, I'm bored. Next scene. In walks motherfucking Garcelle looking fucking fabulous. Like, as soon as I saw it, I was like, yes, yes. Like, oh my God. She looks amazing. Like, I wish I can show a picture right now of how she looks, but she looks amazing. A good entrance. Like, I'm just so happy they got a black housewife on this season. They need one. I'm not really sure why. You know, it's taken this long. And I hope New York follows suit, honestly. I also had no idea she was in Coming to America. Like, she was one of the royal penis is clean, Your Highness. Like, one of those girls. And then, of course, we all know her as Fancy. Like, that's, like, her role. Like, much as Jaleel White was Urkel, we know Garcelle as Fancy. If you're black, you know she's fancy. So her connection to the Housewives is she is Denise Richards' friend. And they've been friends for 2 decades. So yeah, like, it looks like she fits right in. She looks fabulous. She dresses fabulous. And it looks like she's accustomed to the luxuries that are required for Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. So she meets the ladies at Monarch. And let me just say, I've been to Monarch a lot of times, especially during the summer, because they have this party called Fly Sundays at Monarch. It's like a little gay rooftop situation. It's music's bumping, drinks are good. You know, I love that place. It's a really cool spot. God, I miss New York. And I'm just thinking, like, you know, Monarch usually opens Memorial Day weekend, and I feel like this summer in New York is not going to be the same. I just really think that we're going to be inside for a minute. Hopefully Leo season isn't canceled. If y'all were wondering, I'm a Leo. Anywho, it looks like Garcelle is like fitting right in with like the other wives. Like, she meets up with Teddy and Denise at first. And, you know, like, she seems like, it just seems like a real seamless fit. It doesn't seem like, oh, we're just putting in a token black person. So I'm really glad about that. Also, she gives this really funny story about her 2 kids are like, they found her vibrator. So yeah, she's not above embarrassing herself on this show. So that's good to see too. We find out that she has 2 twin boys, and she is single and very much so ready to mingle. Oh, and in walks Erica Jane looking fucking fabulous in this fucking big ass white mink coat. Just looking rich. Like, rich. Oh my God. Anywho, they take shots. Next scene, we are introduced to Sutton, who is, I'm guessing, a friend of the show. She's not an official diamond holder. And she's Lisa Rinna's friend. And Lisa Rinna just lets us know that this woman she's loaded. She's rich. She's going to Dolce & Gabbana's house to get something custom made for her. And we learn that her money is from a recent divorce. Like, her husband is some rich white guy with a hedge fund. Whatever. However she got her money, fine. So far, I don't mind her, but we'll get to that. We will get to her. So we're at Dolce & Gabbana's house. While Sutton's getting fitted for like a custom outfit, Rinna sees like a crown that's sitting across on the dresser, like just some gold type crown. And she puts it on, and whoever edited this show was very shady, because they just did Lisa Vanderpump's tagline of the crown being heavy. And then you have cut to Rinna saying, oh, this isn't so heavy. I don't know, that was kind of weird, kind of shady. So once Rinna runs back to her seat to pretend like she didn't just put on like a $500,000 crown on her head, Sutton comes back into the room with her custom garment, and it's fugly. That's just the word I can think of to describe it. It's this pink sheer fugly number that's showing like her bra, and I don't know. It just wasn't. It didn't look flattering to me. But Rinna, you know, she was just like, okay, girl, it look good. It look good. She rich. She can wear what she wants. She can wear what she wants. Meanwhile, across town, you have Erica, Teddy, Denise, and Garcelle. They're, I think, having a couple drinks outside of the hotel that they're staying at. And the topic of the conversation is Denise going to court with her ex-husband, Charlie Sheen. It has to do with child support. And I'm guessing he's talking to the press, calling her every name under the sun. If you don't follow me on Instagram, I have talked about how I met Charlie Sheen. I waited on him before. He left me a $800 tip. And I've only had nice things to say about him. So there's that. Just with this scene, a quick observation is I love Denise's taste in tequila, especially Casamigos. And she kind of rudely tells the waiter, that's not Reposado. That's not Reposado. Yeah, it's not. People on social media kind of called her out on this, and she said, y'all, I'm so sorry. I did apologize to the waiter. They just caught me at a heated time, and I'm glad she acknowledged it. But yes, I love her taste in alcohol. I love tequila. I love good tequila. So we cut to the ladies getting dressed for their little private dinner at Lavo. It's a Tao Group restaurant. I know exactly where that is. I've been there before. Everyone looks stunning. Like, even Teddy looks good. Now, if you're familiar with when Teddy came on this show to Teddy now, she has really upped her game. Like, hand claps to her friend Kyle, because Kyle has really like stepped her fashion game up to be on a level with the other ladies. And in walks Sutton. Within 52 seconds, she portrays herself as a pretentious, uppity, judgmental bitch. Like, bravo, bravo. That was so she shades Erica Jane's outfit. She also shades Teddy's outfit as well, just saying, oh, it's cute. She brings up that, there's no place cards? There's no place cards here? And the cherry on top was, she asked Dorit, what are you wearing? And Dorit says, Fenty. And it's obviously that it's Fenty because, we all love Rihanna. She thought she said Fendi. She's like, no, Fenty, Rihanna. So then in her confessional, Sutton just shades Rihanna's brand, just saying like, oh, I don't care about collaborations. You can be God and collaborate with Tom Ford. Doesn't mean I'm gonna like it. First of all, bitch, you must not be in the fashion world if you're not akin to Fenty, which is a house brand under $1 billion fashion LVMH brand. So there's that. And there was a touch of racism in that as well. I didn't care for that at all. But like I said, that we need somebody that we hate, because Dorit low-key is becoming likable. And I can't even believe I'm saying the words to that. Like, I don't mind Dorit these days. Bad first impression. Just really bad first impression. Teddy announces that she's pregnant. Good for Teddy. So we have the day of the fashion show, and while Kyla's on her way there, she gets a phone call from one of the people on her team saying that the fashion show producer wants to make sure she's not around her. And Kyle's reaction is like, okay, I'm gonna keep my head cool for this bitch, and not try to fire her on the spot and fuck up my fashion moment. Anywho, so you have everyone backstage, and then you have Kyle who's just staring darts at the fashion show producer who just, said that, keep her the fuck away from me. So instead of a all-out fight between the two, we just have a real passive-aggressive exchange between the two, and they just leave it at that. So we also get cameos from Paris and Nikki Hilton, who happen to be Kyle's nieces. And of course she wants them there so she can, hawk her brand. And yeah, I'm going to use these heifers' fame and notoriety to promote my fashion brand that I just slapped my name on. So the fashion show starts, and I gotta say, it's really nice. It's not all rinky-dink and put together. It's not like, charade, where it's like a fashion show with no fashions. It's not janky like Lisa Wu's fashion show. Like, it was actually pretty good. There were some really nice pieces. You have all of them walking out. All the wives look good, but Rinna looks stunning. Stunning what she was wearing. They also even featured that photo in Vogue. Like, she looked really good. Whoever edited this runway, they just edited Teddy's walk and just gave her extreme shade, because apparently Teddy doesn't know how to walk, according to Kyle. So after the fashion show just goes off with a bang, a great success, everyone's congratulating Kyle, we get to the present day. And we hear Kyle saying, oh, it's just so hard to believe that like that last time was when we were all just so good to each other. And then we cut to a preview of this season of some unseen footage that we haven't seen in the promo, which is Denise, Denise, Denise. They have a disclaimer that Denise stopped shooting in December. They show her breaking the fourth wall a bunch of times. When Brandy spilled her tea, the other wives were trying to talk about it. She started saying, bravo, bravo, bravo. Stop. Don't say anything. Don't say anything. We're still mic'd. Like, she kept breaking the fourth wall, and then she just disappears. So then we cut to Kyle in a confessional in the present day talking to Ren on the phone, and Ren is saying, oh yeah, this is the last we see of Denise Richards. After that scene, in walks Denise Richards, looking motherfucking stunning, sitting down, ready to talk, with the bitchiest face I've ever seen. And then the show ends. Kudos to whoever edited this first episode. I can't wait to watch the next episode, and I think I'm hooked. I really enjoyed it. I was thoroughly entertained. There was the shade that I loved. There was the luxury. Had everything I loved about Beverly Hills Housewives. I thought Garcelle was a seamless addition. Definitely wasn't a token housewife. Sutton, like, yeah, I can't stand the bitch, but let me tell you, we need somebody to hate. We really do, because Dorit really isn't the villain anymore. Denise, I don't think she's a villain because, like, Brandy just spilled her tea and just got outed and shit like that. So we don't know how that's going to turn out. But, you know, we need a villain to be interested in the Housewives. ATL has Kenya, New Jersey has Danielle, and New York has Ramona. So please, yes, we hate Sutton, but she has the potential to be really good for the show, because I want one of the other wives to put her in her fucking place. That's all. Also, I feel that the entire episode, I didn't feel there was like a fast forward part, which is great. And yeah, like, I've heard reports that it was a boring season, but so far I'm pleased. I really am pleased. And shout out to whoever edited this episode. It was really good. I cannot wait for the next episode. And you know what, y'all? I might review the whole season. I might. There's going to be 22 episodes, and there's going to be 22 episodes of this. So give me some time. I'm still working on my reviews and try to, like, you know, come up with a format that I'm comfortable with. But yeah, Insecure, Beverly Hills Housewives, I'll do the reviews for that. So until the next episode, I will see y'all then. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.